We're really excited about World Space Week, and really glad that you've organised this event, because it's so important for the region. We started out as a small company of 2 people in 2015, based in Borden. Initially consulting. The team has grown now. We're over 30 people. We're in bigger premises in Alton. And what Inspace offer is access to space, because it's all about having more and more people being able to use space for whatever the applications are, whether they're the sort of applications that we've seen previously, or developing new technology for new missions, looking at climate change. There's a whole range of applications, and we are about providing the infrastructure to allow more people to make use of space. So we're all about working with people in the region. We work with people nationally and internationally. We've got a number of development partners that you can see listed here, and we are about working together. We don't want to reinvent things. We want to take what's available and make the best use of it. We've got a highly experienced team who've got decades of experience within the industry, and it is all about democratizing space and making best use of it. So that's who we are, what we're about. And what do we mean by space as a service and allowing people to use space? There's a few different routes to that. At the moment, we have our first spacecraft in orbit, which is a 3U CubeSat. It's actually a 6U CubeSat, but it's basically allowing 7 different customers. They've hopped on. They've basically had a ticket to ride, so they're sharing the cost of this mission, and it means that they've got very low cost, very affordable access to space. And so there's 7 different customers doing different things. We're also developing more spacecraft going up to the microsat sort of 150 kilogram level, and the idea is that we can physically host a wide range of payloads for a wide range of people. But also we're now looking at, actually not everyone has a piece of hardware. People have a number of different algorithms and digital payloads, software defined radios, and they want to just be able to upload that in a matter of weeks. They want to try out a new service or a new application. So we're moving now towards physical integration, digital integration, and actually we're looking to launch satellites almost every 6 months now, so that we build up a big capability in space so that people can, try out new technologies, new applications, and actually demonstrate early services in their business. So I think, in terms of the audience here today, it's great for people doing R&D, people who want to try out new things but haven't got, a few million to spare in the bank, and 6 years or 2 years or 3 years. It's people who want to do things, within a year's time scale, that kind of level, with budgets of hundreds of thousands as opposed to hundreds of millions. So that's who we're targeting, and we've had, a range of different people who are already in orbit with us and have actually signed up again to be in orbit with us. And that ranges from, really large companies who see us as a sort of research and development partner to, very small sort of university departments, research labs, people outside of the space sector as well. So it's a really broad range of people flying things like laser payloads. Some people are demonstrating new technology in Earth orbit that they want to land on the moon. We've got people working on Internet of Things payloads, looking at sort of marine security. There's a whole range of different things, and it's really exciting. We also are interested in doing R&D, and we do strategic R&D to try out new ideas and new services ourselves. So that's just sort of giving you the sort of a very speedy overview of what we do and what we offer. And a big part of what we do is about working with others. It's about, we do things at all levels in the region, and we love working with the Enterprise M3. We work with UKSA, the Satellite Catapult Centre. We've got great links, and it is all about inspiring, interacting, and innovating, because it's about developing that skills pipeline so that we can really innovate and get the most out of space. So you've just got a few pictures of some of the highlights in the last year and a half. But you know, even through COVID, through the pandemic, we've had work experience students on site and online. We've offered internships, schools, careers fairs, you know, talks. We're now sort of local. Again, with the Enterprise M3, we've signed up to be careers enterprise advisors to a local school, trying to get involved in industrial groups at university level. There's a whole list of things, but you know, one of the things we're doing with a University of Southampton department is looking at their technology and how to commercialise it, and they're looking at spinning out their company. So I think the key point here is there's so much that we can all do together to use and get the best out of space and to promote space, and we're just really, you know, pleased to be part of that and would love to look at collaborations for the future.